Today, we are taking a look at this Grayson floor plan by Parkside Builders here at Anderson Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This 3-bed, 2.5-bath townhome comes in at 1,602 square feet, features a 1-car garage, and sits on a common lot that is administered and maintained by the local HOA. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a tour of this townhome here in Anderson Park in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Okay, so this is the Grayson floor plan elevation A2 right here. Okay, there's 6 different elevations, and you also notice this right here, which is the front porch. In this row of homes, you have the Grayson floor plan, then you also have the Fisher floor plan, which I'll also be reviewing on this channel. And the Grayson is the only one that has a front porch. Okay, they sort of have 2 different sets of townhomes here. These are the smaller ones. Okay, so this one happens to be 1,602 square feet, and then the Fisher is a little smaller. It's just under 1,400 square feet. But what's important to know is that the Grayson actually has 6 different elevations, and depending on where in the line of townhomes the Grayson or the Fisher for that matter is going to be, this may be mirrored. Okay, so obviously this specific home is shaped the way that it is, but it's possible that that kitchen might be on the opposite side, and then you have the living room on this side, and everything's just basically flipped around. Okay, so most of them are shaped this way, okay, but there are some that are going to be mirrored, so just be aware of that. The Grayson, as far as the smaller set of townhomes, is the only one that has any sort of option on it. They do have these quick move-ins available right now at Anderson Park, but also you are in the future going to be able to have these designed to be built, as we call it, which basically just means that you get to do a little bit of customization to the home. And the only real structural customization that you can have done to either the Fisher or the Grayson is this room right here, which here is just like basically a bonus room, but it can be made into a 4th bedroom as well. Okay, so this sort of just turns into a bedroom. There's a little hallway there, and that bath that you saw a second ago turns into a full bath as opposed to a powder room. So it becomes a 4-bed, 3-bath as opposed to a 3-bed, 2.5 bath. This alleyway here is where you enter your 1-car garage. It's similar for the single family homes as well. However, the other set of townhomes has the garage in the front entrance. Now this room right here, I just talked about it a second ago, the one that you can turn into a 4th bedroom if you are getting it done from scratch. That bedroom, or that room I should say, does not exist in the Fisher. So there's no equivalent room in the Fisher, which is about a little over 200 square feet smaller than the Grayson in this row of homes. So you're going to have a little bit less to work with over at the Fisher. You do have your water heater out in the 1-car garage out here, as well as your fuse box out here, and the closet, I think you may have seen it earlier, that is up here sort of around that corner on the left. That's where you have your smart home hookup features, so any sort of alarm system or Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff gets put in back over there. I was looking at it earlier when I was talking about something else, but it's back there. Now, as we head upstairs, one quick note too about parking. So you do have a 1-car garage, but you can also park out in front of the home as well. On the street, there are parking spots available there. Okay, so one difference again between the Grayson and the Fisher floor plan is that this primary bedroom here is going to be in the front side of the house, whereas on the Grayson it's in the back side of the house. Okay, so the Grayson is going to have the other secondary bedrooms in the back, okay, towards where we saw that alley on the 2nd floor, whereas the Fisher has them in the front over here. So your view is probably going to be a little nicer here in the primary in the Grayson than in the Fisher, but maybe you have a little bit more privacy the other way around, so whatever you prefer. So we do have dual vanities here in the bathroom, a little shelf space, and the water closet with the shower inside of it as well. So I talked a little earlier in the video about the two different sets of townhomes that they have available here at Anderson Park. So obviously we have this row of Grayson and Fishers, and then you also have the Tahoe, Charleston, and Savannah row as well, okay? And those sort of vary in size. You do have the biggest one, which is the Tahoe, which is 2033 square feet, as well as the Charleston, which is 1719 square feet, and then you have the Savannah, which is 1511 square feet. So those townhomes are not currently available for a quick move-in. However, they are taking orders. They have 5 lots left available out of 6 for phase 3. Okay, they are taking orders for those now. However, those aren't going to be available again until phases 5 and 6, okay, which is probably not going to be until late 2025 that you'd be able to place an order for those. But for now, these Graysons and Fishers are available both as quick move-ins, and then once these are sold out, this is phase 2 that we're looking at right now, you will be able to get a to-be-built sort of customizable Grayson and Fisher as well. Now again, the structural options are, there's not very much except for, that 4th bedroom on this Grayson, but there are plenty of design options, elevation options and whatnot that you would be able to choose from in the future. And it's important to know that those are going to be only in phases 3 and 4 going forward. Once they get to that phase 5 and 6, it's going to be the other townhomes as well as the single family homes that they have here as well. Now, when it comes to purchasing a new construction property, I do always recommend that you have your own representation, whether that's me or that's somebody else. It's important to have somebody there who's there to represent your interests and make sure that you get the best deal you possibly can. Now, the new home consultants with any builder, not just Parkside Builders, but they're always really great people. They're very professional, they're very kind, and they're very helpful. But at the end of the day, their job is to represent the best interests of the builder and to get the best deal that they possibly can for the builder. And you want somebody there who's there to represent you and who has a relationship with these people and all of that. Sorry about that little twist around there. I was lifting up my my little selfie stick gimbal and doing my best to capture the attic for you. So you do have some storage space up there as well as the AC furnace unit. Let's talk HOA fees real quick. So the HOA fee for any of the townhomes here at Anderson Park is $150 a month. Okay, now it's actually only $90 a month for the single family units. The reason it's more for the townhomes is because in addition to the common grounds upkeep as well as the exterior of the townhomes, there is a master insurance policy for the townhomes, and that premium actually gets wrapped into that monthly HOA fee. My name is Darren A. Wilson. I am a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. If you need help with anything when it comes to the new construction process or anything real estate related, you can contact me right here. You can also sign up for my newsletter. It's the top link in the description down below. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a tour of the Fisher floor plan here in a couple of days, as well as a neighborhood tour of Anderson Park as well. If you want to watch another video, you can check out this one, which is a model home tour right here at Anderson Park of the Emery. See you guys next time.